So, Dave, do you want to tell us a little bit about how things have been for you since you, well, before you came, and since you've done work?
Before I came, I had ME for 9 years. I worked for the first 3, and then I hadn't worked for 6 years.
Right, okay. So you've been off work for 6 years?
Off work for 6 years, yeah.
Okay.
Reasonably capable physically, but still suffering from a lot of fatigue, headaches, all the kind of, not all the symptoms, but a lot of the kind of the normal symptoms for.
So you're unable to keep a job, function?
Yeah.
Okay. And you tried various therapies before you came to see us. And did you get much change with that?
I saw small improvements with some, none with others, small improvements, and then improvements that would last for a while. I mean, I did see improvements that were lasting with some of them, but they only took me so far. It's very small.
Okay. Okay, so you had some improvements with some therapies, no change with others.
No, I did absolutely nothing.
And there were small improvements with some that lasted,
and
some didn't last. And then you heard about the lightning process. And how did what did you think about it when you heard about it?
Well, I was slightly sceptical because like anybody I think who has ME has heard 100 different ways of everybody you speak to who's got an alternative therapy or any kind of therapy or solution or whatever will always tell you they'll be able to help, and then you get optimistic about it, and then do it, and then you don't get better, and then it means that the next time something else comes up or somebody tells you that they have a solution or a way of recovering, your cynicism, your scepticism grows and grows and grows until you get to the point where people tell you that they've got better and you don't believe them, or they tell you how they've got better and you say, well, that's not going to apply to me because I've heard success stories from other therapies that haven't worked for me, so this is not going to work. Yeah.
So you came to the lightning process hopeful but also suspicious that it would make a difference.
I'd say so, yeah.
And then you started 10 days ago roughly?
9 days ago.
9 days ago. So 9 days on, how is it?
Great.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
So what changes have you noticed?
I have much more energy. My thinking's a lot clearer. I'm a lot happier.
Good.
I'm much more confident about the future, confident about my health.
So do you have any anymore?
About that much.
Okay.
I'm still holding on to some of it. Okay. I'm still holding on to some of the thoughts and the behaviour.
Do you think you'd be able to get rid of that?
Yeah, I do, yeah. I mean, considering it's been 8 days, the amount I've changed is unbelievable. And to think I've done that much, and I have to do that much.
Okay.
So, I mean, I'm kind of quite calm about the fact that it might take a while, it might not, it might take a short while, but I'm quite happy with where I am now, and I'm happy that things will get completely back to normal.
Right. I mean, based on your energy right now, could you hold down the job?
Yeah, I could actually.
Okay. So if somebody's watching this who's got ME or any of the issues that you have and is concerned about whether it will work for them, what would you say?
Well, I just said that I feel completely different than I did this time last week, or before I came to see him. I mean, it's really not a difficult thing to do. You just have to think, compared to what you've been doing, what I've been doing for the last 9 years, this is really easy. Just having to just stop myself when I feel myself falling into the old kind of patterns. And
if you were to sum up the lightning process in your words, as to if somebody said, what is it? How would you describe it?
I'd say it's a change. It's change in behaviour. It's a change in the way that you look at yourself and you look at ME. It's a change in kind of your thinking patterns about ME and about yourself as well.
So would you say that ME is a condition that's in the mind?
Well, no, because I've had physical sensations. I've had physical, sensations. I've had you know, what they call symptoms for the last 9 years, and they're very real and they hurt. And my head hurts when it hurts, and my throat hurts when it hurts, and my legs feel very tired.
And this is what we're saying with the lightning process. We're not saying that ME is in the mind, but we are saying that the solution to stopping it being in your body is to manage your thoughts. Okay, brilliant. Thanks for talking to us.